the great mystical land of China, in the post-apocalyptic year of 2066, visitors from another world had come to destroy our wonderful land. But one man and 9 companions went out to destroy this evil villain. This man's name was Bruce Jet Jackie Chan Lee. But on their travels, they met foes greater than they could ever imagine, and 8 of his companions died. Only Jet and Bob was left of the resistance of China.
While them pathetic gooks were sending out their little groups of weaklings, we, the American, sent only one man. The one man who could save us all. Bert Wonderstone. An all-American hero who could take on 9 aliens, laughing while smoking a cigarette from Marlboro, your friendly cigarette company. Support the troops. Buy Marlboro.
As Jet and Bob were wandering the Mongolian highlands, they tried all they could to protect the great Mongolian capital city, which has a very complicated name that I can't pronounce. But they failed. As not only did the city fall, but Bob and 3 others, who shall remain nameless for copyright reasons, died during the siege.
While them gooks were focusing on their defenses, we did what we do best. We did what we did with the Nazis. And what we did with the commies. We took a fight to the aliens. I, Bert Wonderstone, went in to their ships and blew them up one after another until 3 flaming wreckages was left. Only in America. Sponsored by Jack Daniels.
As the foolish American was proud of destroying 3 flagships, the trinity of the motherships approached. Jet had finally had enough. He was able to capture and learn, because it's Chinese, how to fly one of their scout ships up. And through his computer genius was able to destroy the trinity of the motherships. Sponsored by Chinese rice.
While them communist bastards were out there thinking they were proud of those Trinity ships, we, the true people, the free people of America, represented by Bert Wonderstone and Marlboro cigarettes, went out into a glorious battle, armed with only 1 jet. I got my ass handed to me, like the great Hulk Hogan once got his ass handed to him by Andre the Giant. It was horrible. 6 of my best friends died in that war. Bloody gooks.
I thought you were alone.
Marlboro cigarettes thought it would sound better that way.
Well, interesting, I would say. As Jet had returned from destroying the 3 motherships, the Trinity as we would say, he came across a village in Slovakia. In this village, all but 5 had escaped. 5 brave warriors. They had told Jet that the aliens would come. They did not care for their own lives. They only cared for the safety of their people's escape. Jet fought. And he was able to ensure the escape of their people. But he was not able to protect the 5 brave warriors. They fell that day, but not in vain.
While recuperating from the earlier battle and warning my friends, I was sitting at home. I, Burt Wonderstone, the all-American hero, sponsored by Marlboro, trying to shake off the terrible thing that had happened. Luckily, I had some liquid therapy in the form of Smirnoff, an all-American vodka for the real American. Sadly, my wife left me to become a stripper. So I needed more Smirnoff. But I was out because Smirnoff, the all-American vodka for the all-American hero, comes with a price tag for real men. Without my wife, I was no longer feeling like a real man. I downgraded to Chinese liquor. It gave me a headache. Know this, boys. When you're trying to get over a breakoff, nothing will do but all American.
As the though great American soldier was sitting there sipping his girly drink and smoking his faggoty smokes, wallowing in his own despair over his wife leaving him because his American penis was not enough to pleasure, and apparently she was embarrassed by his lack of, shall we say, control when it came to taking the simplest Chinese alcohol. Jet was busy smoking up his opium, having sex with not 1, not 2, but 4 prime quality Russian prostitutes. Sponsored by Chinese rice.
Well, this bloody gook guy was off celebrating his victory. I'd had enough, and I was also out of alcohol. So I headed down to the corner store. An all-American corner store. Run by a nice old family down in Texas. The only people you can trust. I walked past a poster that said, "The South will rise again." And a smile came to my face. For like the South, I too would rise again. That's why I hijacked a passenger plane and flew it in to a mothership that had conveniently appeared in the movie brought to you by Warner Bros. Special effects. There, I took out not only the mothership, but 6 other ships that had appeared over China while their so-called hero was busy celebrating. So much for communist honor. Sponsored by Malbro. Your bro in combat.
As Jet was standing on the balcony of a halfly destroyed Russian hotel after vigorously pleasuring the 4 Russian prostitutes who did not even charge him, he was struck by grief as he saw the tens of millions of Chinese people crushed by the crashing mothership that burnt Wonderstone had made crash down in the first place. Because apparently, someone did not pay attention in geography class and was not able to aim a crashing ship properly. Just saying. Math. It's not just for Chinese. Just saying.
You know what they say. Can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Even if by some eggs you mean 10 million Chinese. Might actually be a bonus. They're probably better off in heaven with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Sponsored by the Westboro Baptist Church, an all-American cult. After this glorious battle, I returned to America, where I found out that the president had been killed by aliens. And my own best friend from back in the day, Rock Hard Stallone, had died protecting him. It was time for revenge.
After realizing that his people was dead and that the hope of humanity rested in the hands of Bert Wonderstone, Jet confidently walked out of the hotel room with his gun, stepped out into the courtyard, looked out into the red sky filled with fire, and shot himself.
I gotta confess I didn't hear the news about the Chinese guy that shot himself. Probably because a lot of Chinese guys shoot themselves. And he wasn't really that special. After all, he was just some gook doing his rice commercials. I, on the other hand, was Bert Wonderstone, the hardest man in America. To celebrate the victory over the aliens, as I single-handedly choked, raped, and violated the alien king, I went to my favorite gay strip bar, because I believe in equality and freedom for all. The American way! Sponsored by the First Amendment. Sadly, I got AIDS and died. But the glorious movie that was made about my life was worth it. And they did leave out the part where I got AIDS. As sponsored by the American Family Value Board.
Time to tally up the points.
The amount of
No, wait. More racism yet to come.
Oh.
Time to tally up the points and see who had the biggest impact on saving humanity from the alien threat.
I think it was Bert, because Jet had like 2 good days and 6 bad days. He had like 4 Russian prostitutes and 3 motherships, and that's pretty much it.
I had 2 good days and 3 bad. Oh, yes.
Wait.
3 good days. And
which one was...
I did not have any picture cards, so that's
okay.
I had 4 bad days and 3 good.
Ah.
Not only 4 bad days, you had 3...
-1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. +3, which is -4. You have -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -3. -3 is more positive than -4. So the dead Chinese guy contributed the most.
And I know how.
And there is the epilogue card.
We should have waited for that.
He takes his epilogue card, gives the epilogue, then you do the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I cut the deck at any other point?
No, just take it.
I don't want to.
You can cut it more if you'd like.
Okay, thank you. Come on, if there is such a thing as psychics, which I don't believe in, this should work. Jet's death was, he thought, in vain. But after Bert's death, shamelessly of AIDS, there was a woman. The one woman that could make a difference. The woman that stood closest to Jet, his ex-wife. After hearing about her ex-husband's death, she became motivated to rally up a resistance of all the remainments of China. And the resistance, combined with the forces of Russia, since they had heard about Jet's incredible skills in bed, allow them to beat the alien threat once and at least for all.
You know, they say propaganda's half the battle. And as an all-American hero, standing for total badassery, freedom, the South, and gay rights, I had more than enough support. That's why the media industry had me resurrected. Based purely on the legend of my awesome to star in the new movie, Burt Animator 2, coming to a cinema near you, telling the incredible story about how I defeated the aliens and some Chinese jackoff shot himself.